Today is Sunday and this is park review day. So we are staying at Emerald Cove. It's a camping resort and it's in Earp, California. So it's right on the borderline of California and Arizona. This is pretty much what it looks like right now. It was fuller when we arrived here. There's Road Warrior right there. His motorcycles. That right there is the laundromat and the bathrooms and showers. And it goes for quite a bit here. But we're gonna walk over to the beachfront area and you'll be able to appreciate a little bit more of the reason why we chose this campground. We're gonna walk through. And I'm just gonna show this is part of the lake. So it's just a few steps away from where we're staying. And people have their boats and their jet skis and so on. In fact, there's a boat coming up now. It's a little bit chilly today. It's not warm. It's got a little breeze. That little breeze is a little nippy, but it's tolerable. I am wearing my hoodie for that reason. All those are lakefront homes. Lots of them all throughout the whole entire thing. So, looks like that's a little speedboat of some kind. We'll come back and we're gonna do the rest of the park now. This is the bathroom for guests. Some people choose not to connect their sewer in their campers. And so if that's the case, well then this is an option for them. This one does have washers and dryers. Looks like $1.50 for dryers and $1.50 for washers. So they also do have a full shower in there. I'm not going to go in there because I can hear the water. Somebody's taking a shower. The bathrooms are really clean. We are heading, that building straight up ahead is going to be the kids corner, the swimming pools, jacuzzi, and the tiki bar. And again, for some reason it kind of emptied out over the weekend. I would figure it would be the other way around. It would be packed today, but looks like it's emptied out in the weekend. And I'll show you guys what the tiki bar and the pools look like. This is the kids corner. So basically it's the kids club. It's closed now due to COVID, but what it is just like a little community center for kids where they do arts and crafts, and they have like foosball and stuff like that in there. But the playground is also closed. Here are the pools and the jacuzzi. People are in there. They're enjoying it. It is heated pools. And the tiki bar is right over there. There's not a lot of people, and they are requiring masks. So there's that. There's the convenience store right here on this other side where they sell ice. And we're gonna go around here. This is going to be the front end of the tiki bar. And another one of the pools. Hi. So this is another one of the pools and the tiki bar in there. And along with all of this also you get the convenience shop, which is right there. They are enforcing masks. I forgot to bring mine, so I'm not going to go into either one, although I needed to. But so here's the other half of the campground that goes all the way to the back. Boat ramp right there. So they have a triple launch boat ramp right there, which is where everybody that comes and stays here and have their boats, if they want to launch it from there, they can. And if they have beachfront, then obviously they can leave it at the beach in front of their toy hauler or their campers. So this is the sales office for Emerald Cove. So in case you guys didn't know, Emerald Cove is a camping club that you pay for, and you go and stay in any of their campgrounds, which are throughout the whole United States. It was inconvenience for us only because there's not a lot in New Mexico, Colorado, which is basically where we stay. But depending on the plan that you get, a lot of times you can also get those little rentals of these little homes right here. They have them also throughout their little campgrounds, and you either get them for free or you rent them for very, very economical, and I'm talking about like $39 a night. So you do have to bring in your own linens, but everything else is provided for you in these little homes. Some of them have cabins, some of them have tiny homes, and so on and so forth. So so our review of Emerald Cove. So we are now at Pirates Den, and this is the second campground that we came to after Emerald Cove. So for Emerald Cove, you guys are going to see this video. We're going to have the pros and the cons. Let's start with the cons first. So the negative things. So Wi-Fi there was very weak, and so was the cell phone.
This cell phone reception sucks. So we definitely got to get some, what do you call those things?
Wi-Fi router.
The router, because it was horrible.
Yeah. So that's one bad thing that we didn't like about Emerald Cove. There's connections for your sewer and your power on only one side, right? So he had to back it up.
This patio to be towards the water. I don't see why would you be at your patio towards everybody else, looking at everybody else. You want it towards the beauty, so I had to run extra hoses, sewer hoses underneath it to reach the sewer drainage.
But I think that was made more for maybe RVs.
It was, yeah.
And
it was more.
Toy haulers,
it was more RV friendly than fifth wheel friendly.
Fifth wheel. So that's another con. We cannot ride. He has a toy hauler for a reason. He was hauling Hayabusa, a chopper, and the quad. And none of those bicycles, none of those bikes or quad could be ridden.
Yes, I can ride my.
In and out.
I can ride the motorcycles. I just can't ride the four-wheelers in and out. You got a trailer, and they have one good thing, they had trailers that they can loan you a trailer to. They had some awesome trails. It was raining too much, so but you give them your license, and they can give you a trailer to trailer your off-road vehicles.
Yeah.
But we never used it because we didn't get a chance to.
And then another one of the downfalls is that they're very pet friendly, but however, just like every other one around here, you can't walk your dogs on the beach part of it. So you can walk all over the campground, which is, that one has capacity of 800 pads. So you can walk your dogs all over the campground, just not on the actual sand part. So with the pros, the really good things, one really impressive thing is what, babe?
Big spaces, a
yes.
lot of room.
Yes.
For big units, big spaces, and there were pull-throughs, so you don't have to back in.
Yes.
For every camper knows that it has big units. Pull-throughs are a plus. Yes. Unless you want to get to the beachfront are back ends, because the beach is right, the lake's right there.
Yeah.
And but there's still so much room where it's easy to maneuver.
Like in the center, there's like tons of parking for like 2 or 3 cars apart. So it would leave like from here to the cabana. That's the difference. Actually, from here all the way to the end of the water, way further in, the difference between one aisle to the next. So it has large pads. Very pet friendly again, so you're able to walk them all over the campground, just not on the beach. Washer and dryers are available 24 hours a day, and they are in an open environment, so you can be doing laundry at 2 o'clock in the morning when there's nobody around. There is a general store that sells everything, and I'm talking about charcoal, water, wine, liquor, fishing equipment, souvenirs, food, canned goods, all kinds of stuff. So that general store came in handy for us. We used it a little bit. Lots of open parking, like I said, in the center between aisles. You have a big, huge area to park your vehicles. 20 days free without having to purchase a membership. So what Emerald Cove is I mentioned it before, it's a camping membership club.
Yes. Well, here's we went to a seminar. So they gave us, we used 5 days of it. They give you 20 days free. 20 days free, and a gas waiver for $500, which only goes to Shell, and you got to use $500 worth where you get your money back. So that's the con. Because they try to say we're not a timeshare. Oh no, that's a bad word. We are membership. We're a camping
membership club.
RV membership camping club. You know what? I don't know how you sugarcoat it. It's a freaking timeshare. You know what I mean?
It's a timeshare for camping people. So basically what it is.
That's another con, because they try to make it sound like it's not a timeshare when it really is. And it would have been awesome to really to buy one if I had the money. But I wouldn't. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't buy one, because
there's not enough campgrounds within our surrounding area.
Around New Mexico, there's only 2 in Arizona.
2 in New Mexico. No, one in New Mexico and 1 in Colorado.
And 1 in Colorado. Our surrounding states, it just wasn't. But you go to California, you go to Michigan, there's like 10. I mean, it's like crazy. So it wasn't.
So it's more up East Coast.
It wasn't feasible for me to buy. What was the cheapest one?
7,000.
No.
Yeah. $6,997.
That was just that was.
It didn't come with the home rentals. The other one was $10,000.
No, after they add up everything on the taxes, everything, it was still $10,000-$12,000. That was the cheapest one they had.
So that was one of the pros and cons, I guess you can call it, that we've experienced. They have security that rides around 24 hours a day. So in case you're stuck in the middle of the night, the security's watching all the time. I like that because we make sure that, they make sure that our stuff is secured and it's safe. The showers are open 24 hours a day, and they don't close them, they don't lock them. They're very clean, they're very neat. Also cable ready. So we weren't able to try our cable. Our luck.
We were like, since we had a back end so we could see the water, so the cable was on the opposite side. And I ran my cable, and it was like 2 feet short. So I didn't feel like backing up anymore. So off the subject a little bit. I'm not used to like focusing on cameras and stuff like that. So if I'm scanning for UFO, I'm just trying to keep my family safe. You know what I mean? So don't even trip. I'm ADHD
I
to the
think
max.
Everybody that has been watching you on our channel is already used to scanning.
I'm listening, but you know what? I've got 10 other things going on in my mind. Right now I feel like chicken tonight.
And as long as his voice is in his head, don't start speaking to him, and he starts answering to those voices, we're good.
She's good on camera. She's like, bam, she's on it. Me, I'm over like, just looking for UFOs.
So one last thing is that we really, really liked, and I think we would really like to actually even try it out. Oh, it's the wave of the water. The boat.
Hello.
Is that that we can actually in that place you can actually have a tent on your camping pad.
Yes.
So not only will you have this, so like for my daughter travels a lot with us, and she prefers to do tent camping. We didn't pull it this time with us, but you know, if there was to ever be another time,
I have a tent
we would
in the storage.
definitely do
I have
that.
a big old tent in the storage
Bummer.
compartment.
We didn't
So a
think
lot of people
about
don't like the RV tent. They say, "I'd rather this ain't camping." Well, I'll pop a tent up next to you. But when it gets cold, don't come knocking. When this RVs are rocking, don't come a knocking.
Oh my God! It's a good thing you can rock a tent, huh?
Yeah.
Can you rock a tent?
Yeah, give me a chance. Let me know.
Oh my gosh. So anyways, those are the pros and the cons. You guys decide. You can look them up. It's called Emerald Cove in Earp, California. You can more than likely get 5, 10, 15, 20 days for free with them, along with some other gifts.
If you go through their seminar,
Camping World, and you have to go through. You have to be selected and chosen by Camping World.
you know what?
and
You really don't. You really don't.
Probably not, huh?
I'm a professional.
You're a professional.
I used to travel year round three times a year on seminars until they finally conned me.
He's the reason why they changed all the rules and regulations.
Timeshare seminar. They finally conned me into getting one. I paid $12,000. I only used it once. And, you know, but that was for motels and stuff in Las Vegas.
Look at this one trying to commit suicide, trying to go down. Stop it,
But
baby.
yeah, so I was really good for years and years and years. I go to their seminar, I pull up with their crap, you know, I mean, listen to them. And one year they just talked me into. I bought a $12,000 timeshare, used it once, and then it expired, and then I couldn't even sell it. So, but you know, but they don't. Only thing here's a pro about their seminars. Well, at least the lady that used that had us, she didn't put a lot of pressure.
Pushy. She was not pushy. And I think that the reason why they're not pushy is probably because for a lot of people, those do pay off for themselves. But see, for us, we would honestly, it would not be worth our.
It would pay off for people that's just like us, retired, like me. But if it had more campsites closer to New Mexico, it's not feasible for us because to pull this big unit, it costs $400 some dollars in gas just to get here.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna come here every summer. You know what I mean? I might come here once every couple of years. Be still, Ellie.
I can't.
Our camera girl.
She's our camera girl. You know what I mean? She's like tripping, falling between the cracks.
Yeah, because you guys are so close that I'm trying to like back up so you guys are not so close to the camera.
What difference? You ain't. Why are we gonna change it now? We're almost done.
Because it's hurting my feet, my toes, from trying to like tip a toe.
So those are pros and cons for Emerald Cove. This is our park review. We'll have another one on the following campground.
This is where we're at now. This is a different one.
Pirates Den.
This is Pirates Den. It's beautiful, but we got a lot of cons, less pros. It's prettier, but it's you'll figure.
Oh yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned. Subscribe, like, and share. Bye guys.
We love you. God bless. Stay safe.